Now he's a half a lap away from victory. His 5th win of 1995, 68th career win, 42nd on the super speedways. It's his 7th win here in Atlanta. It ties him with Cale Yarborough for the most wins. Dale Earnhardt wins the 1995 season finale at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the Napa 500. But the championship goes to Jeff Gordon. And there he is. He did not have a good race. Jeff Gordon wound up 32nd, 14 laps down to Dale Earnhardt, but he is the champ. Everybody is standing and cheering, and he's looping it here on the main straightaway.
Good little Joey Chitwood there himself, isn't he?
That is great.
I didn't think they had enough power to do that, but it did. Congratulations, Jeff Gordon, and also to Dale Earnhardt. A couple of great performances.
I'm sure there have got to be some very emotional moments ahead for young Jeff Gordon.
He'll make a great champion.
It hasn't been too long ago that we saw him racing Rich Vogler and the other great open wheel drivers, and now he has won the championship and proved himself the best in stock cars.
They are just now pulling the Jeff Gordon car.
All right, get set. Just get ready.
They are around the 1995 Winston Cup champion. All trying to get a close look at that defiant Wonder Boy Rainbow Warrior car.
Whenever you're ready, we are ready.
Has it following. The 23-year-old youngster that turned over $4 million in Winston Cup competition. Jeff will be coming out of the car in a moment. We'll be bringing a giant float down to the start-finish line. As they come down. Jeff Gordon! There he is, ladies and
And Mark Martin and Bobby Hamilton are waging for position here as the white flag is about to come out for Bobby Labonte. There it is. One more lap to go for Bobby Labonte. And one more lap to go for Terry Labonte, and the championship will be his. We're on the final lap of the 1996 season for the Winston Cup Series. What a great season it's been, and we're glad to have had our part in bringing you all of it, and especially in bringing you this championship race. There's Terry. He's got less than a quarter of a lap to go. Bobby Labonte is in turner number 4 now, coming off of it, and Bobby Labonte wins the race. The checkered flag comes out, and Terry Labonte has become the 1996 NASCAR Winston Cup champion. Terry Labonte, 12 seasons after his first, repeats as the Winston Cup champion. That's the longest between intervals of first and second championships. And the banner has gone up over Terry's pit area. What a day it was for the Labontes. Both have reason to celebrate here, but the big reason is the championship, and you can see Jeff Gordon has slowed down and salutes the champion this year, just as Jeff Gordon was last year. Jeff will finish second in the points for 1996.
I tell you, it was a tremendous effort. The 3 championship contenders started in the top 5. They finished in the top 5 here, so they raced for it all day long.
Made a mistake as he's leaving the pits, scrubbing the tires. He probably was thinking about what the car was going to do on that run. That instant that he lost concentration, he spins into Bobby Hamilton's car, ruining his primary car, having to go to backup car. Who would have thought Jeff Gordon would be starting 37? But just the way things unfolded, there he is back there a long way to the front on a very difficult race, what has become a very difficult racetrack.
The last race of the 1997 NASCAR Winston Cup season, the Napa 500. So the championship contenders are now Mark Martin 2nd, Dale Jarrett 3rd, and Jeff Gordon 12th. And what we have here as the closing laps now approach, we have Jeff Gordon still with a 22-point margin on Mark Martin, who is leading the race, and also a 22-point margin on Dale Jarrett, who is in 3rd place. 1 lap to go. I think you're right, Benny. The white flag is out.
as Bobby Labonte has taken the white flag and he's on the last lap. We're not going to proclaim the championship until it's absolutely locked up, but it looks like Jeff Gordon is going to do it once again. We turn our attention now to Bobby Labonte as he brings his Pontiac through the third and fourth corners. Here he is onto the quad oval. Bobby Labonte wins the Napa 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway, concluding the 97 season. And Jeff Gordon is going to win his second championship. He's over on the backstretch, and you can see he has significantly reduced his speed, but he will be the champion.
Jeff lost a couple of spots on this last lap. I know Dale Earnhardt was able to get by him, take a spot away.
But nevertheless, Jeff Gordon wins the 1997 NASCAR Winston Cup Championship, his second and the third straight Winston Cup Championship for car owner Rick Hendrick.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, there was a lot of doubt. You know, there's times I was sure we were going to win it and times we were sure we were going to lose it, you know. But, you know, one of these days we're going to win one race. And
hey, don't ruin the hood of that truck. The roof, I mean. But he did.
Unbelievable day. I mean, I tell you what, I never thought we were going to do it. This certainly wasn't the best of weekends for us and the best of days, but it ended up working out.
And he's got about a 0.6 of a second lead on Dale Jarrett, with Mark Martin running back in third, but he's more than 2.5 seconds behind. Gordon comes up on the 35 car of Darrell Waltrip, and another mark is established and put in the record books by the young man who has won his third NASCAR Winston Cup Championship in 1998. Jeff Gordon wins the Napa 500. It's his 13th victory of the year, and he ties Richard Petty in a great battle for that fourth position between Jeff Burton and Todd Bodine.
I don't know who won that battle.
It was tight. In grand style, Jeff Gordon and the Rainbow Warriors chalk up another win here at Atlanta, the 13th time that Jen has been in victory lane. John Koenig?
Ray Evernham right now talking to his driver, getting ready to put the headset away for the last time this year. Now he's telling Jeff what exactly to do. Jeff has to pick up a convertible pace car to take a championship lap. And now that we've got Ray getting unbuttoned. Ray, congratulations. Ty the King, 13 wins. What a great call for 4 tires. But were you worried with those 7 cars in front of you?
well, yeah, you know, I just didn't want him getting in a wreck, and I sure hope Morgan's all right, but there was no way of avoiding that. And like I said, I just hope he's all right. But he had Jeff pretty far down on the apron. It's been, man, it's been awesome. Gotta thank God for getting the juggernaut. Gotta thank God first for everything that he's blessed us with, and certainly that driver and this race team. And I want to say hi to Rick. Hey, Rick and Linda. I mean, that's awesome. Thanks, Rick. Thanks for everything that you give us.
What's the most memorable moment from this championship season?
Well, it is just so hard to pick one. You know, so many good things have happened to us. We've been really, really fortunate. I mean, we have run awful here, John Awful, and now we come here and win.
Yeah, it's been, what, 3 years since you last won here at Atlanta?
Well, it's been a while, 1995, and we our best finish on this track, I think, was 16th, and we just honestly just don't know. And hey, we won the Manufacturers Championship for Chevrolet, so it's been an awesome day.
All right, that's Ray Evernham. Let's go to Bill Weber.
Well, Dale Jarrett has pulled to the pumps here behind the pit road wall, getting a sit.
The first three in the point standings finish first, third, and second here this evening. Jeff Gordon taking his championship ride around this 1.54-mile racetrack at Atlanta. And a final salute to the fans before officially the 98 season comes to an end.
Come on, pull up.
Oh, quite a season. We'll be talking about that one for a while.
And his third title comes in 189 starts. This kid is only 27 years old.
And you can see just how happy he was as he pulled up beside that convertible down the backstretch.
you could see inside that car, yes, yes, yes. I finally won a race in Atlanta. You know, the last, seriously, we talked about the last couple of times at this racetrack, they haven't run very well.
We understand that it is beginning to rain.
Wow.
Wow, and the champ emerges. Down to our McDonald's Winner's Circle interview. Here's Dr. Punch.
Well, a huge hug from his wife, Brooke, and a kiss, and Cliff Pennell from R.J. Reynolds down here. Ray Evernham. He puts that nice, beautiful Winston Cup Champions jacket on. And first of all, Jeff, you're the winner of the Napa 500. What an effort. You were a rocket ship those final 10 laps.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, Ray Evernham and these Rainbow Warriors, not just incredible tonight, but all year long. I mean, man, what an incredible year. I cannot, I know I've said this a million times, but I cannot believe this. You know, they really put a lot of effort into this race car, into coming here to Atlanta. We were so determined to run well and to end this championship by running well all the way to the finish. I don't think we ever expected to get quite what we got out of this these last few races, but a lot of effort goes into what these race cars are all about, and my team deserves all the credit for everything this year. Everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. Want to say hi to Rick and Linda and everybody at home. Man, we miss you. Can't wait to have you here next year, and we're going to do it again, I hope. But I want to thank God. Certainly blessed us tonight with getting this race in, and each and every one of these guys on this team. My goodness, that thing was incredible.
Jeff, right behind you, that is the Napa 500 trophy, and I got to believe that signifies that the Atlanta Jinx is history.
Well, you know, I learned a little bit when we came here to test with Goodyear. We learned a lot on the car, and of course, you got all that spoiler and air dam. It certainly helps. And, you know, what we needed, what we were lacking, I believe, was just downforce. Those guys earlier in the year and here last year had us covered on downforce. And I tell you one thing, I would have never been able to have made that pass on DJ there at the end if we hadn't had the new air dam and spoiler rule, because it's so hard to get up to a guy, let alone get underneath him. I got to take my hat off to DJ, too. I love racing with Dale Jarrett and Mark Martin and the guys that we run with for this championship this year and last year. And it was a lot of fun running with him. And I didn't give up, but I did not think I was going to get by him there at the end. He was so tough. But I do want to say one quick thanks to everybody at DuPont Automotive Finishes. They've been with us now for 3 championships and 5 or 6 years. And it's an awesome relationship, and we sure do appreciate it. It's awesome.
Jeff, we talked about it before the day began, but now it is reality. You have won 13 races in a season and joined an elite group with the king, Richard Petty.
Now, that's one I certainly never thought would happen. You know, coming into this race, I was telling the truth. I said, you know, we don't feel like we've got a winning race car, but I felt like we had a good top 5 car. I think going tonight, you know, this race being run at night was a big advantage for us. The track really came to the way I like to drive the car, and it came to the way Ray sets it up. During the day, we were off a little bit, but we were coming. We were fast, but man, when that sun went down, it got dark and cool. Man, this thing was unbelievable. There was a couple times I didn't even know if I had to lift the gas. I know I didn't lift all the way off the floor for about 10 laps at one time, and it was blowing me away just how fast this place was tonight.
You better rest up, because you're going to have to lift a $2 million check in New York at the Waldorf Astoria in a few weeks. And, Jeff, I'm told that on the stage about 200 yards from us, your 3rd Winston Cup trophy is awaiting you for presentation.
You know, Jerry, that's it's unbelievable what this year has offered me, and really what this entire year and this entire career that I'm having. It's just a dream come true, and I'm so fortunate and so blessed to have people like Ray Evernham and the people at Hendrick Motorsports, the Rainbow Warriors that are on this race team. One thing I do want to say, too, while it's fresh in my mind, I want to say congratulations to Chevrolet. That we won the Manufacturers Championship for them right here today. And I tell you, that was something we really wanted to do coming out of this race. So we won a couple of championships today, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful life that I've been leading. And I'm just so fortunate, so blessed, and very blessed to have all the members of Hendrick Motorsports that make it all possible.
Well, I will echo that. And, Jeff, we're going to follow you to the stage and watch you accept that third Winston Cup Champions Trophy. Congratulations again from all the fans and from all of us.
Thank you, Jerry. I can't thank you guys at ESPN enough, and all these fans, especially these loyal ones that stuck around tonight. I tell you, this just shows you how dedicated our NASCAR Winston Cup fans are. Whether they're pulling for me or not, I don't know, but man, they sure were excited to see this race happen, and they were all cheering there at the end because they saw a great race, and that's what it's all about.
They may be raindrops falling or they may be tears, but I'll tell you what, this guy is a champion, and today he joins the ranks of the legends as he ties Richard Petty for 13 wins in a single season. Bob?
Sports that are responsible for building this DuPont Chevy.
The defending NASCAR Winston Cup champion will yield the trophy to Jeff Gordon today, but he'll do so in victory lane, having claimed his second win of 2001. And for Jeff Gordon, boy, what can you say? 4 championships in 9 seasons of Winston Cup racing. I think that no one will feel anything but happiness for this man, Robbie Loomis. We talked about him last week in our pre-race show, and Dave, let's hear from the new champion crew chief.
And a big hug from the second place today anyway. Up until that point, Patrick McSwain, the crew chief for Ricky Rudd, but you are the Winston Cup champion crew chief for 2001. How does that feel, Rob?
Whew, I'll tell you, it feels great. It's just, you know, this championship, I said all along, is Jeff Gordon's championship. People all along have really never, I think, give Jeff the credit he is, and I'm just fortunate to be a part of these guys. This DuPont race team, Hendrick Motorsports, all the guys at the shop. Real shame for Jerry there at the end. Jerry had a great car all day long, but it's really, thank you, Nick. I mean, it's hard to say. You know, Mr. Hendrick gives us so many tools to work with. Pop, I hope you got that black hat on today. I think you did. And Brian Weitzel, the job he's done all year long. It's just a great team effort, and I can't say enough. It hasn't sunk in yet.
I think some folks might have doubted early in the season. Obviously, Las Vegas was the first win, but did you guys think you had it early on?
You know, we just come out and put our best foot forward each week, every practice, every qualifying effort, and every race. And like I said, we've been very blessed. The good Lord's been with us all the way. We've been doubted since all our life. I think everybody's been doubted, but that's part of life. Just got to put your best foot forward, and what you get's what you get. This was a great year for us.
All right, go celebrate, Robbie. And the crew chief who's celebrating a victory today is with Matt Yoakum.
The 18 team needed a break. They haven't really had a great break all year.
Jeff Gordon wound up finishing today in 6th position. He needed to lead by 185 at the end of the day to lock up the title. He has done so. Let the champion celebration begin. Bill Weber.
And down here on the front stretch at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, a familiar place and a sight for Jeff Gordon. Another NASCAR Winston Cup championship, his 4th, one of only 3 men to win 4 or more championships. He knows the pose, and he knows the trophy. Tony Gibson and the rest of his crew all here. Be a few high fives and a kiss for Brooke. If you go and shake everybody's hand, we're gonna run into next year's Daytona 500. A hug for Robbie Loomis. We knew that was coming. And now for car owner Rick Hendrick. Congratulations, champ.
Oh, man. Wow. I'm just blown away. I'm just absolutely blown away that this is our 4th time doing this. It seems like the first time all over again. Each one gets sweeter. And, you know, first I want to say what a true class act and champion Ricky Rudd, Dale Jarrett, Sterling Marlin, Tony Stewart, all those guys that we battled with for this championship. What a battle it was. But all the guys in the DuPont Chevrolet team, they just were incredible this year. You know, they just were flawless in the way they prepared these race cars. in the way they performed on pit road, the way the engines performed. That was a backup in there, and you would never known it today. Just really, you know, I could be here all day long thanking everybody. I want to thank Robbie Loomis. It's his first championship. We're really proud to have him on board and get him his first championship, as well as a lot of other guys on this DuPont team. Brian Weitzel, there's so many guys that are crucial to this championship. And the only other thing I want to say right now, besides getting a chance to thank my sponsors, which I hope you'll let me do. You know, all year long we've been honoring America and honoring heroes, and I think it's only fitting that we honor, I think, one of the greatest champions NASCAR will ever have is Dale Earnhardt, and
I think they agree.
Well, he taught me how to race for a championship, and he taught me an awful lot of other things, but we miss him a lot, and we're just so proud to be able to get this Winston Cup championship and get our 4th one. And I know if he's here, he'd be the first one coming over here congratulating us. So we're just so thrilled. I want to thank all the fans, especially want to thank DuPont. All the folks from DuPont have been great this year. Quaker State, Pepsi, Fritos, GMAC, Haas, EDS, Delphi. We got a lot of sponsors, and this Chevrolet has been hopping this year, and we're so proud of it. And can't forget the guys that are giving us a big check right here. RJ Reynolds, everybody from Winston, they're great partners of ours, and we just love being a part of this awesome sport, and it wouldn't happen without all these fans. So thank you so much, and you guys at NBC too. You guys have been great. We appreciate it.
Thanks, man. We got a little
Did I
presentation.
forget anybody?
I think you did okay, but we got a presentation, so you can work on that for a minute. We'll hop up there and do the presentation, but first let's go hear from his teammate with Mac.
Jimmie Johnson in the 48 car, closing in on the championship. And Jimmie Johnson is the 2006 NASCAR Nextel Cup Series champion.
Thank you so much for everything. Our pleasure, bud. Our pleasure. Thank you.
Teammate Brian Vickers went by. Teammate Kyle Busch. And here comes Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon and Ricky Hendrick. Rick's late son, instrumental in convincing Rick Hendrick to hire Jimmie Johnson to drive in the Nextel Cup Series.
Just to think of what this team's accomplished the year that we've had, to be the champion, it's everything I've ever wanted to be as a champion. This is just the most amazing day of my life.
See the 24 car flashing by. Gordon now up to 4th position. The 48 car, there's Jimmie Johnson back in 7th spot. He's got to hang on for 5 more laps, and he'll be a 2007 Cup Series champion.
All right, white flag, last lap, guys. It's been a long year.
Jimmie Johnson in 7th position, and Matt Kins will win the season finale at Homestead Miami Speedway.
Remember, guys, that was domination. Let's go burn it down. Wow!
Oh, the emotion now.
You guys are awesome. Thank you, boys. We're going to tear it up tonight.
Double burnouts. Matt Kinson takes the win in dominant fashion, and Jimmie Johnson becomes the champion for the 2nd year in a row.
Here he comes, the champion.
Last year was just an amazing season and such an honor to be the Nextel Cup champion. And to come back this year and not lose anything over the offseason, for my guys to work as hard as they have, to give me this opportunity to win the championship again, I can't thank them enough.
Make it, guys.
Here he comes. Out of turn 4, Carl Edwards gets his 9th win of the year, and Jimmie Johnson makes history as a 3-time consecutive NASCAR Sprint Cup champion. Only the 2nd driver in the 60-year history of this sport to do it. Chad Knaus, the very first ever crew chief to win 3 consecutive titles.
Look at it. That's cool.
That's pretty cool. And let's listen in.
What a special year. I'm so proud of this race team and the fight this race team had in it. We got off to a slow start and really worked hard to get back into championship form. So very proud of all of Hendrick Motorsports. Can't thank my teammates enough.
Open up the history books, folks. On a November night in 2009, Jimmie Johnson is a 4-time Cup winner. And Jimmie Johnson has now gone where no other driver has ever gone in NASCAR history, winning 4 consecutive titles. And what about the eye for Rick Hendrick, believing in the talents of a young man from Southern California who grew up at a mobile home park and had a dream of someday being a NASCAR champion?
Does the word chaos mean anything to you?
Thank you, fans. I hear you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Man, it's going to take a little while to sink in because I haven't really let my mind wander, but the truth of it is to do something that's never been done in the sport and love the sport like I do and to respect it like I do, and the greats with Petty, Earnhardt, Gordon, to do something they have never done. It's so awesome.
Low side of the track trying to get underneath Biffle.
Oh, trouble, and it involves Hamlin. The championship points leader goes around, and can he save it? Caution is out. He keeps it off the wall.
I need 4 tires. Come on around.
That's a lot of damage to that right front fender.
They can only do so much right now before they have to get back out there before they go a lap down. So you see him with the mallet right there working on the splitter. Looks like they fixed it, but they're correcting the left side of the front of Denny Hamlin's race car right now. Like you guys said, this could have been a lot worse. You see him stepping on it there?
And right now, it doesn't look like it's going to work for Denny Hamlin unless something happens to that 48 car.
Yeah, Jimmie Johnson's just done a masterful job with this race car today. I'm telling you, yesterday this car wasn't. He was the third of the 3 cars, championship contenders. They made changes on it, and Jimmie's just done a phenomenal job once again of driving this race car, putting it where it needed to go today.
There it is, just one more circuit. The championship is going to go to Jimmie Johnson, and if you don't think he's going to be one of the greatest, think again. You're looking at him.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 5th year in a row, the champion, Jimmie Johnson.
I am just so proud to be in this position and so thankful to have my great race team and everybody at Hendrick Motorsports giving me great race cars. I think this year we showed what this team was made of. At times we didn't have the most speed, but we had the most heart, and we proved it here through the end of the chase and especially here today.
Jeff Gordon saw something in Jimmie Johnson that caught his eye, and he talked Rick Hendrick into hiring Jimmie Johnson. Rick partnered him up with Chad Knaus, and to say the rest is history would be a very true cliche. White flag is up, final lap. Remember, it was in the last race in 2010 when Denny lost the championship to Jimmie Johnson that a lot of folks thought broke his stride for the following year. Had a tough year in 2011. Now Denny's going to end 2013 if nothing goes wrong in this final half lap with a win that just might set him on his stride heading into 2014 after a tough year this year. Checkered flag, career win 23, Denny Hamlin, your winner at Homestead Miami Speedway. Matt Kenseth will finish second, and here he comes, champion for the 6th time. It's
all around. You're the 2013 champion. Yes! Thank you guys. What a race team. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Your 2013 NASCAR Sprint Cup champion, Jimmie Johnson.
I'm lost for words, but just so proud and so thankful for this opportunity at Hendrick Motorsports. Thankful that Jeff Gordon and Rick Hendrick gave me this opportunity back in 2002. Thankful that Lowe's came on board. I want to say hi to all the employee owners that are watching, everybody back at Hendrick Motorsports and all the departments. This sport's about people, and our people at Hendrick Motorsports, especially on this 48 car, rose up and got the job done this year. And I am so thankful to drive for this race team and so honored and so excited to have the 6th.
They come into the restart zone. Kyle Larson, the outside. Carl Edwards on the inside. Green flag back in the air. They're blocking. Good going down low. Carl Edwards into the wall. He got tagged by the 22. Big hits by the 19. And the caution comes back out again.
That is exactly what we saw Joey Logano was going to try to do. Big fire of the 78. But that is what we thought was going to happen. Obviously, the wreck isn't what we thought. Martin Truex Jr. needs to get out of this race car.
Very aggressive on the restart. The flames rolling out from underneath the hood of the 78. Red flag comes out. Martin Truex Jr. is out of the car.
Yeah, I think it was shared. You know, I feel like it was just racing. Haven't seen a real close-up view, but the way I had it figured is, first of all, that was the race of my life up to that point. It was a lot of fun, and Joey was so good on the short run. I don't know how he got that restart. It was a really good restart. I thought everything was going to work out, and Jason told me he was looking low, and he told me basically he was there. I knew what Jason was saying.
Here comes the 4. Kevin Harvick racing that 22 hard.
Come on, baby. Come on.
White flag in the air. One more time around from Miami. Jimmie Johnson has never won at Homestead Miami Speedway, but he's never been in a position where he's had to win for a championship. Down the backstretch he goes.
Easy train for us, buddy.
A half a lap away from the championship. Jimmie Johnson through 3 and 4. Make room. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's another 7-time champ. Jimmie Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Cup championship. Jimmie Johnson. He's celebrating at Homestead Miami Speedway. This moment presented by Sunoco, fueling victories all season long. He started the race at the back of the field. Methodically worked his way up to the front. The 7th championship as Jimmie Johnson climbs out of the car.
It is our pleasure to call you Sprint Cup champion in 2016.
How's your heart right now?
Hey, it is so full, and I had this crazy calmness over myself all day long, leading into this, and even with us running 5th and the championship not looking like it was going to be there. I just felt something. My heart was full because I was thinking of some loved ones like Ricky Hendrick and his influence, me being in this race car and dedicating the 7 hashtag to him and kind of building up to this. And man, something happened from above there, those last few restarts to give us this opportunity. And I'm just so thankful to have Robert Niblock here from Lowe's. They've been with me since day one and believed in me. Chevrolet, it's the only car I've ever driven. Hendrick Motorsports, it's made home for me. It's been the perfect place, and my family, friends as well. You wish that you could say something really impactful in these moments, but there's just so much swirling going on right now in my head, and I'm just overly blessed and thankful.
To go, presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around, 1 mile away from a championship for Chase Elliott. He goes down the backstretch for the final time. The 24-year-old from Dawsonville, Georgia, is about to join his father, Dawsonville, in elite company. Chase Elliott is a NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Ah! Swing that sign, boys! Yes! Awesome, awesome, awesome! Love you, boys! Love you! We are the champions! Very good. Yes! Way to go, champ! Ah! Yes!
Jimmie Johnson. They call it the Polish victory lap. Alan Kulwicki did this, where he's driver's side to the fans, waving, and now he comes up to the young driver that just won his first championship.
It's going to be a handoff right there.
Is that the passing of the torch right there?
Yeah, that could be a handoff. Chase may run here and go make his run at that 7 titles.
Remember, ready to hand him the championship flag.
We're going to see a spectacular burnout. Celebrating with his team, all his guys standing on pit wall.
Sport. Chase Elliott. Congratulations from his crew chief, Alan Gustafson.
Mean to you to win this championship? You didn't have an answer back then. How do you answer that one now?
I'm not sure that I still even know. Man, I'm at a loss for words. This is unbelievable. Oh my gosh. We did it. We did it. That's all I got to tell you. Unreal. Championship crew chief Alan Gustafson is now a NASCAR Cup Series champion and very deserving. I just can't say enough about our group. I feel like we took some really big strides this year, and last week was a huge one. And to come out of that with a win and a shot to come here and have a chance to race is unbelievable, and heck, I don't know. I don't even know. This is unreal.
Well, Chase, you got back around Joey Logano in that 22, and then you just had to wait it out. I know you were anticipating a late caution. We've seen him in the other championship races. What was going through your mind in those closing laps?
Yeah, just waiting on the caution, as always. I saw Joey was pretty loose there and felt like I needed to get to him while I could. And I knew I had been kind of tight on the longer run, and I knew he was probably going to get a little better. So just unbelievable. I just never would have thought, that this year would have gone like it has. And NASCAR Cup Series champion, are you kidding me? Unreal.
Chase, you come from a Hall of Fame pedigree. You've got your parents, Bill and Cindy, here to celebrate with you. They're behind the car here. What does it mean to you to add to the family legacy?
Oh, it's unbelievable. All you can dream for is the opportunity, and I've been very fortunate to have that over the years. And that's all thanks to some great people. My parents obviously have played a huge role. Past year's been tough. I lost my best friend about a year ago tonight. Lost my grandmother last year, and all those things bring families closer. So I really can't thank them enough. Mr. Hendrick for taking a chance on me and believing in me when a lot of people didn't. I think it really says a lot about him. And then to have a championship sponsor like Napa, all of our partners, and Chevrolet, huge thanks to Team Hendrick and everybody at our shop that peaked at the right time, and you know that's all we can ask for.
It almost seemed like a changing of the guard. We saw a lot of people come by to congratulate you there after the finish, including the 7-time champion, Jimmie Johnson. What did that moment mean to you?
Oh my gosh, I mean, to share a moment like that in Jimmie's last race and to win and to lock the championship, I mean, those are moments you can only dream of, you know, and this is a dream. I'm just hoping I don't ever wake up.
Well, he said he didn't get to celebrate the win from Martinsville a week ago, but you can bet this 24-year-old will be celebrating this one tonight, Rick.
Hey, Chase, what a remarkable last 2 Sundays. In a must-win situation last week, you delivered. And with this victory, you've earned the right to be called a NASCAR Cup Series champion. Thank you. So on behalf of everyone in NASCAR, and truly the best and most loyal fans in the world, I want to present the Bill France Trophy to you, as our 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Thank you, Steve. Unbelievable, man.
That's yours if you want to lift it up, Chase. Go ahead. You said you wanted to enjoy the moment. You